Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 11 of the My Player series here on FIFA 19. I don't really need the Chelsea kit on anymore, considering we've now moved away, but the overall plan, as we mentioned, is to get back to Chelsea, so I may as well wear this for this series whilst I wear the Newcastle one for the Newcastle series. Just kind of reminds us that this is the end goal, to get back to Chelsea. I have advanced a little bit since the last episode, because I wasn't selected, as we saw at the end of the last episode, for the game against Parana, but we won that 4-1 simulated. We also weren't selected for the game against Fluminense, so simulated that and won by 3 goals to 0. In the meantime, I've trained again and am now 74 rated. I've trained a couple of times and stats have started to go up. And I would have continued to go on, and I will continue to go on to get to this next game to see if we're selected. We're not. I would have continued to go, or continue to do it off camera, but one thing I need to draw your attention to, so this is why I started the episode what I have, because we've been selected for England. We've been called up to the English national squad for 2 friendlies in November against Belgium and Bulgaria. We're 74 rated and we're in the England fold. Bulgaria and Belgium on the horizon. One would presume that I'll be selected for Bulgaria and not for Belgium. But I mean, I might not play in either, but presumably if I've been called up, I'll play in at least one of them. But we're not playing for Gremio right now. But when we do play, we've been having, you know, massive impacts on the way that games go. In the 3 games in yesterday's episode, we got 2 assists and a goal. So we're averaging a goal contribution per game played, which is superb. So the manager clearly at the minute prefers Vidigal. They've just been sent down to 2-0. Sent down to 10 men as we go 2-0 up through Vidigal. Do drop the video a like, by the way, if you're enjoying this Brazilian adventure. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on more. We will probably stay here at Gremio for next season as well, unless you guys in the comment section decide otherwise in the meantime. My initial plan is to stay here at Gremio until the end of the next in-game season, or rephrase, the next season for Gremio, because of course it's done by calendar year. So at the minute, we are a month and a half away from the end of the Brazilian season. However, of course, it's only halfway through European Season 2. So we'll head into Season 3 of the Brazilian save, I guess, so to speak, Brazilian side of the series. But it'll actually still be Season 2 with regards the overall series and the overall save, because, of course, I would like to go back to Europe. But for the time being, we shall stay here at Gremio, but we've been selected now for this next game. So this will be our first game of the episode, and it is against Ceará FC. Where are they in the league? 14th. Well, we should be winning this, shouldn't we? We're still second, and actually we closed the gap quite nicely on Atlético Mineiro, but they do have a game in hand, so can extend the gap back out to 5 points. So I think the league title is out of our reach, but we will be qualifying for I was going to say European competition then. Not European competition, continental competition with Brazil, presumably. I presume that's what the top 4 are for. I don't know what it is in the South American continent. I'm trying to rack my brain to think what the equivalent of the Champions League is called in South America. But my brain can't recall the name of the actual tournament itself. I know one exists. No, I can't think of it. Let me know in the comment section. I'll have a Google of it in the meantime. And let's go and play our first game.
6 consecutive victories. Yeah, it almost doesn't matter whether they're home or away, and they've played the same brand of football.
Not around the corner there.
Expect them to do that here.
To a teammate. Hunt loses out in possession. Player names are gone again, so I don't know who my teammates are. Played in here. Pretty sure that's Aaron Hunt through there though, although I can't find him. Nice turn. Out wide. Aaron Hunt's down the line if he needs. There he is. Back inside. This is good football. Oh, it's going to find me. Okay. Okay, around the corner to a teammate. On through again, and the shot, unfortunately, straight into the keeper's arms. That was very nearly 1-0 Gremio. Apparently, we are 6 wins in a row. I didn't realise that. Obviously, having not been involved in all of them, it's hard to keep track from time to time. But Grêmio have won 6 games in a row, apparently, in the Liga do Brasil, which is probably why we've been able to close the gap a little bit to Atlético Mineiro. Hopefully we can continue to dominate this game, and eventually we'll be able to get ourselves in front, because they can't seem to get out their own half at the minute. Hopefully we can make them pay for that defensive pressure that they keep allowing us to have, but they keep scrambling it away. Carvalhal just got the man in the middle. Milachar, good save by the keeper. If they... Oh, stay in position. Sorry, my bad. I got caught ball watching. If they, with their first chance of the game, had gone 1-0 up just before half-time, from all of our pressure, I'd have been absolutely livid. Thankfully, they haven't. They've had 38% possession, and that's only as high as it is because of that previous move. Otherwise, they haven't had even remotely as much pressure, or as much possession, sorry, as that. It has been all Grêmio pressure. Mirazar looks for me. Oh, I tried to get there. Is that a foul on me? It isn't. Is it a corner? No, it's a goal kick. Cabrais gets out of his feet well. Cross, maybe, no, maybe, still, maybe. Do I come short? I'll come short. I'll call for it from Cabrais, he'll give it to me. Lay that there to the man on the edge of the box, who struck it very well, but it has gone wide thanks to the save from the goalkeeper. Nearly another assist for us. I'll call for this. That was already on its way towards the teammate by the time I'd managed to press the button, and cleared away. Still 0-0, 25 minutes to go. Pumped up towards me. Knock it down. Unfortunately not find a teammate. Alicinto trying to come forward for our opponents here. Cross could come in. Okay. Cross could come in. Malion. Oh, that rebounded around nastily. And number 26 on the edge of the box there could have closed that down and gotten to the ball. He just stood there and watched their man run onto it. 10 minutes to go. Substitution made. Corner for our opponents. And headed. Oh, God. This is not good. Oh. Very powerful header. Knocked that back there to Cabrais. Rizzo. Into me. Oh, what is that touch? What was that? That was outrageous. Mirazar into me. I'll poke that through looking for Aaron Hunt. Could have just taken it in his stride, but he stopped. And unfortunately that killed the whole flow of the move. And that was just me trying. All I did was... Oh, I'm going to get booked. I pressed B to shoot, hoping to get on the end of the cross. And I've ended up... Like, I was just trying to get on the end of the ball. Ended up counting as an attempted tackle. Because the defender, or because the cross got nowhere near me, took the defender out. Oh dear, took the defender out, and unfortunately got myself a yellow card. So, I don't. Is that my first booking of my career? I'm not sure it is. I think it might be my second, but it's certainly my first here in Brazil. Oh, I thought for a moment there we were about to win the game at the death. We still could. I'll call for it here at the near post. And it's, it's a under hit again. Get to it. Get it back. Come on. Come on, ref. Let me get my shot off. Deflected. Corner. Oh, I wanted to try and win it by going solo. I'm not going to call for it because it'll under hit it. If it wants to kick it to me, it'll kick it towards me. And, I tried to get to that. It wouldn't let me close the ball down. And there we go. It's a full-time whistle. A 0-0 draw away from home against a side that's second bottom in the league just isn't good enough. We dominated for the majority of the first half, but couldn't find a way through. And then in the end, they firmed up defensively. Offered nothing offensively, but they firmed up defensively. And in the end, it's a bit of a stalemate. We might be playing for England next. Although, it might be a little bit too quick for this game against Bulgaria, stamina-wise. And indeed, we aren't selected. So that means we'll play against Belgium. I'm pretty sure the game wouldn't select me and then not play me. Heaton, Trippier, me, Lascelles, Stones, Shaw, Loftus-Cheek, Hughes, Lallana, Rooney, Wilson. It's not exactly a strong England side, but it's certainly one that should still beat Bulgaria. That's for sure. We are beating Bulgaria with half an hour to go. 20 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. Here we go. Will Hughes with a second. 2-0 England against Bulgaria, and now, presumably, we shall be playing against Belgium. Indeed I am. International debut time. Well then, I didn't think that would happen this soon. 5-3-2 for the first time in our career. We have a strike partner as well. Let's see how this plans out. Hughes. Lallana. Okay, that's not gone well. Here's Romelu Lukaku. Belgium starting quite a strong team actually. Lukaku back to Verstraete. Here's Eden Hazard. Verstraete to Bolinoli. Eden Hazard. Down to Bolinoli again into the middle looking for Dries Mertens. Headed away as far as Hazard. Bolinoli. Well, that was acrobatic. I mean, it's gone nowhere near the goal or a teammate, but it was certainly eye-catching. I'll show you Belgium's starting lineup actually. Where are we? Player ratings. That will show us. Roof, Vermaelen, Company, Mikel actually is nowhere near as strong as I thought it was. I skipped the introductions and I just saw Romelu Lukaku, Eden Hazard and Dries Mertens as their front three and was like, oh, strong team. It's not as strong as I thought it was, but to be fair, the England side isn't as strong, is it? Heaton, Rose, Keane, Tarkowski, Maguire, Trippier, Lingard, Will Hughes, Lallana, Wilson and myself. This is almost like it was in the World Cup, wasn't it, where both sides played B-string teams. Unfortunately, Belgium came out on top on that occasion. Hopefully, we can this time win that. Well, I'll go for it from Will Hughes, and we'll get it. Just knock that back. All played over the top, looking for Wilson. It's poor. It's just the whole game so far. Opening 20. Oh, well done, Ches. Don't talk about yourself in the third person. The whole game so far has just been either side just taking possession off the other team. There haven't been any chances on goal yet. Until then, but that's a very strong arm and a good save to deny. What are you doing, Adam Lallana? That was a very good save by the Belgian goalkeeper, Roof. Unfortunately for us, we aren't able to get a 1-0 lead. That might drop for me though. I'm not going to get there. 92% pass accuracy. That was the first chance of the game so far. After seeing the starting lineups, or the Belgian team, I don't think it's going to be as enthralling a fixture as I hoped it would be for my international debut, and it is a friendly as well, rather than like the UEFA Nations League or something like that. It actually isn't in FIFA, I don't think, this year. Maybe it will be in future iterations. I'll play that through. That's terrible. I'll call for it here though, and I'll wait and then play Danny Rose. Oh yeah, I'm up to a 6.2, lads. We're on it. Danny Rose dinks it in. Oh, I was going to call for a cross, but there just wasn't the room to play it to me, so I had to wait. I'm on the edge of the box for the corner. Actually, might come my way. I'll call for it from Hughes. Bosh. That wasn't much of a bosh. Call for it again. On the left foot. Oh, I called for it. I went to shoot, and my guy just stood tackle. He did a stand tackle next to the ball. Lock onto it, Plez. Where are we now? Edge of the box again. Jesse Lingard to take it. I'm going to drive in towards the middle. It's over me. I'm going to put space in the edge of the box. I'll hit that first time. It was on target, but... Oh, it's dropped back to me again! Not a clean connection on my left foot. Really disappointing first half for me in an England shirt. Disappointing game for my first England game as well, to be fair. Nothing has really happened. As you can tell from this elongated highlight, it's been pretty dead. I say that. Now watch Belgium take the lead. No, we've gotten there to clear it away, but not fully. And Lukaku should win that header and has done. It's a good save by Tom Heaton to stop the Man United man from giving them the lead. I've been left up top. You never know. It might come my way. Or it could go over the bar. It'll be another goal kick. No, another goal kick. Another corner kick. I'm on the edge of the box this time. This one could come my way. It has done. Is there time to go on a counter? Callum Wilson's on his way, or he was. I ping it looking for him. He's going to chase and chase and chase, not get there, and then that will be half-time. Better second half, please. Van Aken to Bruno. Looking for the ball through. Lallana should cut that out and has done. I think Harry Maguire has given that straight to Bolinoli. Here's Mertens. Crosses in. Hazard. Good goal, Belgium. Good cross. Accurate cross. Similarly, the finish. Really, really good goal. Quite sure I was been able to bend it to get the cross in like that through the defenders. It's a stunning finish from Eden Hazard on his left foot, just guiding it into that top corner. World-class goal from a world-class player. We are 1-0 down. Lingard across there to Danny Rose into me. Bit of a fancy flick there. Lingard forward to Callum Wilson. I make the run off him, but can't wait to Trippier. I'll keep the run going down the line. I'm not going to get played in by Trips, but Loftus-Cheek could maybe turn and then get it into me. Here's Trippier. I've called for it. It's a nice ball. Get the run going. We'll turn inside. Oh, I might as well. Goal on England debut! The 10th goal of my career comes in an England shirt. Oh, what a milestone. First game for your country, first goal for your country, and 10th goal of your career. Stir the bloody pot! Trippier out there to Loftus-Cheek. Tammy Abraham is my strike partner now. As Callum Wilson's gone off, Tammy's done well there. I'll call for the cross. And it comes. Oh, I can't get to it. It was too long. Danny Rose into the middle. And Loftus-Cheek, it'll be a corner. Oh, it's all going on. Corner to come in from that far side. Whipped. It's my way. Oh, poor header. Was it? No, it's a corner again. Why is that a poor header then? For words. Give me minus ratings for that. Oh, it's over me this time. And Dries Mertens, of all people, heads the ball away. Until the 54th minute when the Hazard goal went in, this was a pretty dead game. Since then, it really has livened up. The old cliche of goals change games is most certainly coming true here. This game has completely changed since that first goal went in. Ruben Loftus-Cheek trying to get through, but the defender does really well. Oh, that might drop. Oh, Tammy. Get it to me. Oh, he's shot! He's off the post. Jesse Lingard scores. He's onside. England lead. What a turnaround. Oh, my controller's died. Oh! 2-1 England. Hazard. Inside to De Bruyne. He's come off the bench here. Kev to Manakan, Lukaku, Mertens, Hazard. This is a great move. Eden Hazard goes for the worldie, but finds only Tom Heaton in the way. That's punted my way, and I'll look to flick that on towards Tammy Abraham, but unfortunately can't. Good toe poke there from Ruben Loftus-Cheek to stop the ball getting through. This has been, as they say, a game of two halves. The first one was completely dead, and the second half has been superb. It didn't start off too well with Eden Hazard scoring to put them in front, but since then, it's been superb! England 3, Belgium 1. I just held off for a moment from saying anything whilst it was in the build-up. I would have liked the assist myself, to be honest. Once it fell to me there, I tried to play it through to the number 4, but it went to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who laid it into Tammy Abraham, and he has absolutely smacked that home at the near post. No Thibaut Courtois for Belgium here. A low-rated goalkeeper, and unfortunately for him, he's conceded 3. De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne. Toby Alderweireld.
Lingard into me. I'll turn here and then play the ball down the line. Pushing forward, James Tarkowski. Looks like he's headed for the corner, but I'll call for it. Get it inside there to Tammy Abraham. We went for the 1-2, but wasn't the best of passes. That was a nice pass, so we'll lay that back there to Jesse Lingard. We could create another opportunity to maybe score another goal. Maybe we could get it ourselves. Not on my left foot like that, we won't. Poor shot, it says, and on that occasion, I'd actually have to agree. But England debut and a goal as well. Not only a goal, but the equalising goal. The one that spun the momentum back in our favour. At half-time, I was like, as if my England debut's going this badly and it's this dead a game. At full-time, I couldn't be happier. Unbelievable game. Unbelievable second half. Unbelievable second half. Ready to head back to Brazil and chase down Atletico Mineiro, who we face next as a team, but will we be involved? Probably not. As expected, not selected for the game against Atletico Mineiro, but if we win this, we're in with a shout of winning the league here in Brazil. They've had a man sent off after 12 minutes as well, which might sway things in our favour. The cup that I mentioned that is the continental equivalent of the Champions League. It's called the Copa Libertadores. I believe PES actually have the license for it, but we'll find out in due course. And actually, Gremio are the reigning champions of the Copa Libertadores, so we're actually chosen a very good club to go to here with regards their standing in the. I was going to say, again, my brain just defaults to say the stand in the European game. But it's not Europe. In the CONMEBOL, they actually have a decent reputation, I would presume, Gremio. At least a win there would have been absolutely huge. We've got Botafogo next, who are not going to be played against by me, evidently. We've got 3 games left to play in the league season. We may even be finishing the league season today here with Gremio. We'll find out in due course. This is the final game of the season here against Vitória. We haven't been selected for the game against Botafogo, which was a 3-0 win. Game against Bahia, which was a 2-1 defeat. And now we've Vitória in the final game of the season. We're 2 points behind Atletico Mineiro, but they have a game in hand. So a win here would guarantee second place. We're certainly getting Copa Libertadores football next season, but whether we win the league or not remains to be seen. One would presume not, but we'll find out in due course. It doesn't help that Seb got injured after a single minute. The fact that this is going to be the end of the league season and we'll wrong choice of phrase. We shall advance into the next league season here with Gremio. Means that I probably won't play another game in today's episode, and we'll start the new season afresh in the next one. But we'll go through because I've never done a season on FIFA or on any football game actually in a game that, or in a league, sorry, that has they won their game, one of their games in hand. Harry Kane won the Ballon d'Or in a league that is a calendar league rather than a August to May league. So I've genuinely no idea. I mean, presumably the season just begins as it normally would. It's just that it does it in January. And like their first transfer window of the season, which is our summer window, is the January window in Brazil. We're actually 75 rating now, as you can see there. Ball control up to 80. I think what I might start to do is, because my stats have flown up thanks to all of the training we've been doing, I might start to slow down on the training now that we're 75 rated and try and get a number of accomplishments or number of stat increases through accomplishments rather than through training. We can always pick up training again at a later date. At least I'll slow down on stats once they reach 80, because I'll show you my squad report. I'm training my sprint speed, and that's 79 already, as well as a couple of... Actually, I think I stopped training my sprint speed because of that reason. And there are a number of accomplishments that I can get in the not too distant future that will help increase my sprint speed by like another 10. And I don't want to be that guy that's 6'4" and 99 pace. Well, I won't be 99 pace, so I've still got 61 acceleration, but you know what I mean. I don't want to be OP in any particular area. I want to grow naturally from like the early 80s and then see how high we can get thanks to our on-pitch performances rather than... It's not cheating using the training function, but obviously it's still cheap to just do everything through the training function. But congratulations to Atletico Mineiro. They win the Liga do Brasil in 2019. We shall head into the next season and then we'll crack on from there in the next episode. But for now, for today, thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. I think our first appearance and goal for England deserves a like. Subscribe to this channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more of this series, or of course the Newcastle career mode, which continues to go on from strength to strength. And I'll see you next time.